So,
Voilà.
Helen,
Impeccable.
continue.
C'est mieux, c'est mieux.
Ok,
Merci.
ça marche. Ok.
Ça marche là? C'est vous? Ça va?
Très bien, c'est parfait.
Très bien.
Ok.
Ouais.
It's perfect.
Ja, dann fangen wir an und ich werde mich zurückhalten und die Bühne erstmal Helen Hirsch überlassen, die Sie hier sehen, Direktorin vom Kunstmuseum Thun, denn die Ausstellung hat ihren Beginn eigentlich in Thun. Helen Hirsch ist die Initiatorin des Projekts und ihr überlasse ich jetzt das Wort.
Vielen Dank, Stefanie. Should we speak in English?
Yes.
Or yes, for you. Okay, then welcome everybody and welcome Fabrice. Very happy also that you are here today with us. Press communication. As you see, we have two exhibitions, and this is it's a fantastic moment for us because we can share your work, two places. And I just want to start to say why are you showing your work here in the two institution? As Stefanie has said, I saw your work, yes, the first time 30 years ago at the Venice Biennale, the pavilion where you got the Golden Lion for your achievement and also as the youngest artist ever. And I was very impressed. I've always followed your work. And then there was a déclic at the Fondation Cartier like 3 years ago, where you had a big show, La Vallée. And there I rediscovered your work, and I thought we have to show your work in Switzerland. It has to be in Switzerland. And I thought it could be very nice to work with our colleagues in Kunstmuseum Thurgau because they have a wonderful place. They have I think something which you are also interested in, like La Chartreuse, as you work in your village at the church. And then we started to talk, Stefanie and I and Peter, and they were really also happy to welcome you in their place. As our exhibition is more oriented on agriculture, because our landscape here is really also influenced by the agriculture, but also I mean more like agriculture with substance, biologics. We are thinking that the theme, which you also a big interest of you, l'artiste agriculteur, could be something for here in Thun. You describe also, I mean, the project you have at La Vallée is, I think, something which we can have a lot of synergy because we are thinking about the themes you are thinking also. And I think La Vallée as an important project because you are thinking like we have the German word Landwirtschaft, which is meaning the profit, taking profit of the earth. And you are more l'agriculteur, so the culture of the earth, the protection of the earth, and yes, it's like a treasure, a treasury. You take care of this earth, and La Vallée has been, I think, your place where you discover everything about earth, about your art, where you open the doors wide for the animals. So you have the sheep coming in the studio on visit, and of course many artists are visiting you. And maybe you can also say something about La Vallée very shortly, which is your main
very
focus.
Shortly,
Why?
it's not possible.
A small, very short input.
Okay, thank you very much to invite me. Huh? I speak now? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much to invite me, Helen. I remember when you called me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when
Yes.
during the show and we passed not so far from my place, and you just visit me very quickly like that, and I said yes. And it was a good moment, and we spoke I visit you I show you the valley, the beginning of the valley and everything, and all the project there. And it was a great moment. And after, but I remember also a very good moment I had some years ago here in Switzerland, in Glarus, in Saint-Galen, with Anne-sur-Échaubris, in Glarus, with Beatrice. And it was a great moment and to visit. And I remember when I was very young, with my parents, we visit all these places in comment ça s'appelle? Elsa? No. What the artists who make the things with the grot, the cavern, and not so far from Basel. Bon, bref, okay. And I remember a very good moment there, and it was and when you tell me that it's possible to do something here, I say yes, of course, because you spoke also at the same time with agriculture, because in Thun there is it's an area with a lot of agriculture, and here too, and when you spoke to me with the idea with agriculture is something to make money with, or to make something, and I understand that agriculture in France is something about the culture of agricole, and it's something different, and it's I learn a lot when I do a show. And when we decided to do the show with Stefanie, with Peter too, I visited here, and it was great to show a link between the valley and here. And the valley, it's something I was born there. It's in Vendée, and in the southwest near La Rochelle, between Nantes and La Rochelle, les Sables d'Olonne. And it's a place where I was born, and I bought all the landscape I was when I had 25 years old, and I bought everything, and because I want to keep that, to take care about this place where I learned a lot of things, and I didn't want to leave that for the intensive agriculture, and I decided to see the forest, and to at the same time I work a lot. I did a lot of shows all over the world, and I put all my work in that place. I have a collection of 12,000 different art pieces, and I want to show that for all my neighbors, because in the Vendée there is a lot of person who work there. There is a place for holidays. There is a lot of agriculture, a lot of companies. It's a place very active, but they don't have so much possibility to look at our culture and art and everything. And I want to show that. And I remember when I was very young, when I saw the first time the art piece from Gaston Chessac, the Support Surface, a lot of artists like that. When I was very young, it was very strong for me it's a new way of life, and I wanted to show that for all my neighbors in Vendée, and that's why I decided to build this place. It's near 6 kilometers long, and there is a lot of trees now, not a lot of place, and I will open the valley the 1st July this year with a festival of Beaubourg, because Beaubourg is partner of the valley, and it should be a very strong place. I rebuilt a church, I rebuilt a hall, I rebuilt a hotel. There is a lot of different place in this. You can have drawings of the valley here, okay? And it's but you are invited to come. It's the best. You can feel that, and it's a place. And at the same time, there is a lot of place like that all over the world, built by artists. I think we must make the link between all these places. There is, of course, place in Switzerland, in Italy, in France, but there is also in Mexico, in Kamchatka, in Tokyo, there is a lot of place with artists all over the world, and we have to make the link between all. And this show, and this show, when I visited here 1.5 years ago, yes. Stefanie and Peter told me about the story about this Chartreux, the monk, And I imagine that the monks are inside their own cell, and they became monster or make mutation because they don't speak with them. It was crazy. I imagine that, and sometime when I'm in my studio, I become some crazy a little bit because I have to make something, and I must stop, because if I don't stop, I will be mad. I say monster. But all this possibility, because I make sometime when I work, I'm identify myself to other things, not mine, but all this. It's all the identify. For example, for sponge man, there is a sponge man in the show here. Because I like to absorb everything. Absorb when I absorb a lot of things. And I imagine that I am a sponge man. Or when I feel about the cells, we learn that we have a lot of cells, everything. And I feel about the cells, and I try to draw all the cells here. And when I draw that, it should look like a armure, but at the same time bubble. And it's something very strange, personal. But at the same time, I like to make some present every time. I'm a Father Christmas sometimes. I'm identifying myself to a Father Christmas, but all this hero, it's like the monk here, but it's a hero. You have the same idea probably. It's not only me. It's a part of you too, and it's why all this monk or a mutant. So it's a part of ourselves. And this is important to show that here. I think it's a place where you learn something. And a show like in Thun, like here, you always teach something for the public, and this is very important. It's not only a place for decoration or but you have to learn something. It's why you in the show there you have the schools, and it's important for me to teach something every time, and you don't have to stop that. Voilà.
So I'm sitting on a stool from the 60s.
Yes, okay.
I really feel like I home. I would love to invite you also to our opening on Friday, 6:30. We are welcoming you, of course, in our house, and Fabrice will be here again. And we have some other events. We have also the Lumpenstation, the project room, where Fabrice will do an interview. Maybe, Chiara, you will just say something to Lumpenstation? Yes? And then we will love to also to present some mediation thing, what we will present. And then we will leave you with Fabrice in the space. Thank you very much, Fabrice, and see you soon. Thank you, Stefanie.
See you later.
Thank you, Helen. Chiara is the co-curator of the project in Thun.
Oh, yes, I had the pleasure to work with Fabrice and Helen on the project of your exhibition, Fabrice. And also I had the great pleasure to work with Andrea Marioni and Matilde Marioni from the Lumpenstation, who in the same period of the exhibition of Fabrice here in Thun, they are presenting a project in our project room called Thun werden. It's a site-specific installation they build here in-house, which will be activated by radio happenings like events. And the first event will be an interview with Fabrice on this Saturday, the day after the vernissage, the opening. But the time it's now a new time. The interview will take place at 10 in the morning, and not on the afternoon. Yes, and yeah, if you have questions about the Lumpenstation, you can come tomorrow. And Matilde and Andrea, they are also going to be here, and yes, and you can also see the installation. And voila. And now maybe I can give the word to Pia from the Cultural Mediation. Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you. Hi. Fabrice, you mentioned the word education, that it's very important also to educate something, that you want people to learn something from your work also. And I want to mention only two things that we are put emphasis on this during this exposition. It's we want to make a liaison between the inside and the outside, between nature and art. So we motivate people that come inside the museum to go out and also detect some of a small garden that we have outside, and the other way around also, that we want to go in to motivate people that are outside playing and walking around to come inside and detect your work. So that's one of the important things in our education program. And the other thing is that we want to make a relation between science and art. So we invited Sciences et Cité and also a local project to show what they are doing about citizen science project, how they motivate normal people to also contribute to science programs. So these are 2 points of our education program during the exposition of Fabrice. So thank you very much. And then I give over to Thurgau.
Thanks a lot, Pia. Sounds great, your program. So everybody invited, morgen nach Thun zu fahren für die Eröffnung. 10 Uhr at 10 o'clock you start there already now, tomorrow. Did I understand right?
No, it's on tomorrow. There is a pre-opening at 11 or I don't know, and the opening at afternoon, and after there is a interview on Saturday morning.
Morning.
And at 11:30 there is a lecture with Pascal Rousseau, researcher from La Sorbonne.
Ja. Und morgen Abend ist die Vernissage in Thun. Genau.
And next week here.
Yes.
Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday.
Yeah, it was really a great cooperation with you, with Thun. We did this book together. I just show it now. And I think afterwards we will end the conference. And I just want to say thank you also a lot. Merci beaucoup à Thun. It was a great work together we did with you. And
merci, c'est super.
Let's start here dance. Now. Helen.
No, I just want to also thank you for this great collaboration that we had together with the catalog also. And yes, I'm here just to see. I'm sitting here and watch your explanations.
Okay. You will stay with us, or no?
Maybe we
can start with. Yeah.
No, you can. If you have questions.
Yes. You have questions directly now.
The best.
Maybe Helen, we can only say one, or you can say one more sentence about what's the emphasis in Thun. Fabrice told us about here the main theme is the figures.
Yes, but in Thun I can explain a little bit more about the show there, because it's about some painting. When I visit a place there is a wall, and I invented a new way to show the painting, is to show the painting on the wheel. And in the show there is all the painting are on wheel, and you can move that in all the building. And it's a real statement, and I think it's very good. It's like something from when you go on the field and you wear something on the field, you see, and it's the same thing. And I like the show with that. And there is also some object I invented, a POF, prototype of object in function, POF, and I show some of them. It's linked with the nature, with the trees, because I did a lot of POF. It's something about the question I have about the life, social life, and one of them is there is no fruit trees in a city, for example, and I try to put more fruit trees in the cities, and it's one of the POF. And there is video of that some advertisement, sort of advertisement about that. Another thing, it's but you have to see. There is a lot.
We invite
And,
you. So
yeah.
we leave you now with Fabrice. You have the luck that Fabrice is present, so he can go through with you in the space. And we wish you a lot of luck also, Stefanie and Fabrice.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, thank you so
Okay.
much.
So
Thank
see you
you.
soon tomorrow.
See you soon.
Yeah. Thank
See
you.
Merci beaucoup.
Bye.
Bye-bye.